What's good, everybody? The voice of the WGC back in the building. Shifting gears a little bit, we going back to the E. Going back to the world of WWE. Alright, let's have a little talk, man. This is a great topic, you know. I love when the WGC comes up with interesting topics. This is a great topic. This is intriguing. So, Game Vault 1 says future idea for WWE 2K. Well, they're not going to implement it in 23, I'll tell you that. Have the latest news showcase the new DLC being available. Weekly curated top 10 creations available on community creations. Maybe highlight some streams. There is surely more than my faction news that can be highlighted. So, what he is essentially saying, what he is calling for, is he is basically calling on 2K to edit the latest news screen. Okay? Everybody knows what the latest news screen is, so don't act like you don't know what this is. The latest news screen is the first thing that you see whenever you open up WWE 2K23. You cannot avoid it. It is always going to be there. It's been there since day one, and it will be there for the remainder of the game cycle. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be there again in WWE 2K24. You simply cannot escape it. Just like Call of Duty. You can't escape that screen either. But the problem isn't constantly seeing it. The problem is what's being displayed in that section. So once you boot up your game, you're introduced to nothing but my faction content. Look at this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slides. Check this out. Let me go to the beginning of the video. There's 5 slides on the latest news screen. And every single slide is literally just my faction content. Let me repeat that. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slides. And there is nothing being showcased except my faction. And that's an issue, 2K. That's an issue, 2K. Because surely there's other things that are new besides my faction, right? Or things that are upcoming besides my faction, right? And this is what we've been trying to tell you. Everybody was trying to bash us ages ago when we told you 2K's game plan. Everybody was trying to bash us when we warned you in 2K22 before the game even came out where they were headed, the direction that they were going. We told you that once my faction is implemented, it's the beginning of the end for us WWE gamers. And look where we are. I'm going to just show y'all where we at right now. So, you go on WWE2K. Money in the Bank is coming up. What's 2K's most recent post? It's a locker code for my faction. You scroll down. The action figure for my faction that you cannot use outside of my faction. You scroll down. A locker code for my faction. You scroll down. Another locker code for my faction. You scroll down. Another locker code for my faction. You scroll down. Another locker code for my faction. You scroll down again. Another locker code for my faction. You scroll down. More my faction content. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Do you get the gist of what I'm saying? This page is flooded with my faction content. There are so many things wrong with this game. whether it's universe mode, whether it's GM mode, whether it's my rise. There are a lot of things wrong with this game, whether it's the core gameplay in itself, whether it's the creation suite, whether it's these shitty online servers. There's so much wrong with this game. But let's just ignore all of these things. Let's just ignore patches. And let's just flood the community with my faction content. Yeah, that's great. That's great. So you're telling me we have to wait 1 month because we only get a patch every time that there's a DLC coming out. So we have to wait 1 month for each patch. And the only thing being showcased on the menu screen is my faction content. Well, what about a makeover, 2K? How about this? Let's go back. So, how cool would it be if you could open up WWE 2K and you could see your favorite content creators being showcased? Imagine that. Imagine how much it would mean to individuals like What's the Status, individuals like Joe Mashups, individuals like Diffract, etc. Imagine how much it would mean to these individuals to see their names being showcased on the 2K homepage. Because you gotta remember, these individuals are fueling your game. I'll go ahead and find them right now, bro. Where my boy Status at? Where my boy Status at? I'm seeing a lot of AW content from him, I see. I'm trying to find some more WWE content from him. Alright, here we go. Check this out. 2005 Undertaker. Undertaker that I've been waiting patiently to get in the game. Retro Taker. He's in. An alternate Dolph Ziggler. He's in. 2002 Jeff Hardy. He's in. Alternate Trish Stratus, since you want to give Trish the same fucking attires that she's had since what? Goddamn, the past few games? Like, it's been a while since you've changed Trish attire, man. Same thing with Lita. Maurice alternate attire. Zack Ryder. Adam Cole. Christian. Stardust. Even though that's the worst Cody Rhodes. Retro Miz. I love this version of Miz, man. 2015 Rollins. Like, bro, come on now. Let's hit up my boy Joe Mashups. Right now, what he's doing is he's porting AW wrestlers into WWE 2K. We got Jungle Boy, we got Thunder Rosa, we got the Young Bucks. Looking pretty damn good, man. Looking pretty damn good. Got Cody Rhodes in the suit. Got Christian, Sammy Guevara, CM Punk, Jeff Hardy. Got Wardlow. Got Collision CM Punk. Got the Dynamite Diamond Ring, MJF. You got Sting. Got Matt Hardy. It's like, come on, bro. It's like I dare a motherfucker to come in here and tell me that these content creators are not the backbone of WWE 2K. Without community creations, the game will literally sink. People use community creations for everything, but they mainly use it for universe mode. I dare you to say that you've never used community creations for universe mode. You're lying out of your ass, buddy. I know you go on there and you love to download shit for your universe mode. I know you do. So 2K, why don't you showcase these individuals on your main menu? I think it'll be great. Don't you think? Unsanctioned Army, don't you think that 2K should go out of their way and support the individuals who's been elevating their game and keeping their game afloat for over a decade? Don't you think so, Unsanctioned Army? So yeah, that's one thing that you could do. Let's call this shit a main menu makeover. Cause I don't want to see just my faction content on my fucking menu, bro. And then sometimes it does happen. You accidentally press A and you accidentally jump into my faction. I don't want that shit, bro. I want to see other things. I want to see other things. It's called latest news for a reason. If you're just gonna showcase my faction content, then just call it my faction news. The fuck? Like, come on now, bro. 5 pages and they're all my faction? Showcase some other content creators. And it doesn't necessarily just have to be the ones uploading things to CC. It could be your actual next makers too, or other interesting content creators like us. You could have them at the main menu and be like, oh, check out so and so's video. Check out this content creator's video. Oh, this content creator is on the rise. Like, come on now, bruh. It's a lot of things you could do with this. You could have your own little thing. Like, let me see if I can pull this up. See if I can pull this up. I'm trying to find it. I think this is it. Yeah, so this was introduced back in 2K15. So basically, what you would do is you would boot up NBA 2K, and basically, it was like their own little news network, you know? You would boot up NBA 2K. You never know what you will get on there. You'll get some interviews. You get some interviews from content creators. You'll get some interviews from your favorite NBA players. You'll see like the top 10 crossovers or the top 10 dunks of the week. You'll see all kinds of shit on there, man. Why can't we get a WWE 2K TV, huh? What's stopping you from doing that? It's Money in the Bank. It's Money in the Bank coming up. This is the perfect weekend. It's going to be a lot of individuals packing the UK. Whether it's current roster talent, legends, there's going to be a lot of individuals in the UK, man. A lot. You can get some content for WWE 2K TV. Why can't we have a WWE 2K TV? This would be perfect for the main menu. Imagine jumping in and you see your clip on the top 10 clips of the week. Imagine them showing like, they don't got to show the video, but imagine them showing like 30 seconds of a 30-minute match that you've had. Like, just imagine it, bro. Imagine Stone Cold coming on there. This is the Texas Rattlesnake Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I'm gonna show you. No, let me go back. This is the Texas Rattlesnake Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I want to say happy 316 day. This is the top Stone Cold Stunners of the week. Like, imagine Stone Cold, his theme song hits down out, no. He busts down the door, and he's introducing the top 10 stunners of the week. Like, imagine our very own WWE 2K TV. Imagine if we had like tournaments with insane amounts of cash, like crazy prize pools. Imagine they had announcements on the main menu for tournaments. Why can't we get tournaments? NBA 2K has tournaments. Why can't we get tournaments? You could have announcement for tournaments. You could have the latest DLC news. Let's check out the latest DLC. Let's check out the latest DLC. Oh shit. Check out the latest DLC. So DLC Pack 4. DLC Pack 4 and DLC Pack 5 are the ones that people are most excited for because of Wade Barrett and Bray Wyatt. But yeah, this is the DLC pack that most people are excited for, but you gotta think, 2K. Not a lot of people are in the loop. They know it's coming, but they don't necessarily know when it's coming. You could give a daily reminder of this shit being on the way if you had this on your main menu. Like, imagine if you were to log into WWE 2K23 right now, and instead of seeing my faction plastered everywhere, you would see DLC Pack 4. Hashtag let him in. July 19th, and it'll be a picture of Bray Wyatt. Like, come on, bruh. As much as you like money, as much as you want to advertise this game, I'm surprised you're not doing anything with this. You could easily take this shit to the next level. Like, imagine how cool, imagine how crazy it would be if you boot up your console right now. You loaded up WWE 2K23. And let's say that they added every version of Bray Wyatt in this DLC and not just the Fiend. Or not just the current version. Let's say that you open up WWE 2K23 and then you're met with this. And then your screen starts glitching and stuff. And your screen goes black and comes back on. And then you just get a cryptic ass message and it says July 19th. Like, imagine how crazy that shit would be, bruh. Like, you have DLC teasers in the middle of the fucking game. Imagine that shit, bruh. Imagine that shit. You're loading up into an online match. Your screen goes black. And you see a rabbit pop up for a split second and the rabbit goes away. Like, just imagine, bro. Just imagine. Like, y'all not seeing the vision, bro. I'm putting these motherfuckers on game. Y'all swear that we 2K haters. Like, nah, bro. We are not biased towards any company. We simply just want great wrestling games. We want the marketing to be better, too. Like, 2K be fumbling a lot. I'm not saying AW is perfect, because we're going to get to them, too. Believe me. We're going to get to them next week. Believe me. But I'm just saying. As somebody who's played WWE games since I even knew how to pick up a controller, these games have really fell off a cliff. For real. I just want better, man. That's all. I just want better. But yeah, just imagine that. Sorry if it sounds like a rant, bro, but it's just like, it just seems like they're not putting any effort into this shit. All the effort is going into promoting my faction content, promoting my faction packs. Like, this shit is really sad, man. It really is. This is the most recent news. Current Bray Wyatt. I mean, the best thing that you could possibly do right now, especially with AEW Fight Forever being out, if you want to keep the train rolling. The best thing that you could do, instead of promoting my faction bullshit, the best thing to do is to show off the current Bray Wyatt's entrance. That's the best thing you could do right now. Like I said, you know how to generate hype, but you don't know how to keep the hype. I'm trying to put y'all on game, 2K. You got to think outside the box. There's more to promoting instead of just screenshot, 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 screenshot with stupid ass captions. Like, come on, bro. Get with the program. I'm just keeping it real. Tell me when I'm telling lies. The marketing has been fucking lacking. The marketing has not been good at all. Hey, you saw my favorite marketing. I think the best marketing in recent memory was the marketing of WWE 13 when they had Stone Cold and CM Punk doing that sit down interview. That was probably the best marketing they've had in recent memory, but that wasn't 2K. What is the best marketing that 2K has had? Maybe what? I don't know. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot you could do with this, man. There's a lot you could do with the main menu. Strictly my faction? Really? Strictly my faction? Really? What about other things too? I'll mention this too. What if you announce contest on the main menu? You had in the main menu, this is your time to shine, content creators or co-creators. And like you basically, like let's say, all right, Edge just had his 25th anniversary. You didn't do a damn thing for him. Nothing. Imagine if you would have did a contest for him. You told the community to create the best Edge they possibly can from any era. Create the best Edge they can. And you said the best Edge will be playable characters. Like, let's say you did a poll. You said, which Edge do you like better? And the edges with the most votes. Let's say you did 5 edges. The edges with the best. Oh hell, it's 25 years. What if you did 25 edges? The 25 best edges from that contest were going to be put in the game. Even if they had to be DLC, like, come on, bro. Come on, like, there's a lot you could do. There's a lot you could do with this menu. There's a lot you could do. What about doing surveys? Having a feedback panel? How do you feel about WWE 2K? What should we change? What do you want in future titles? What is the biggest thing from your wish list? Like, there's a lot you could do with this main menu, man. A lot. I'm just keeping it real, man. I'm just keeping it real because the only thing you're doing by promoting my faction and putting everything else on the back burner, you're basically putting the community in the dirt. You're throwing us under the bus. You're basically throwing dirt on us. You're saying you don't give a fuck about us. And the only thing you're focused on is stealing our coins, stealing our dollars. You basically are proving unsanctioned TV's point, and you're admitting that the only thing you want is for individuals to waste time on my faction and pull packs for hours on hours on hours. That's literally what you're admitting. If all you're doing is promoting my faction content, there is no way in hell a wrestling game. There is no way in hell. When I was little, if you were to tell me that we were going to have some shit like this, I would think you were crazy. When 2K got the license, I was kind of scared. But this arriving, that's the icing on the cake, man. Once we finally got my faction, I knew it, man. I knew it was the beginning of the end. I just knew it. But like I was saying, there is no way in hell that the only thing that you have to discuss, the only thing that you have to look forward to in a wrestling game is new fucking packs in a card collecting game mode. This card collecting game mode shouldn't even be in the game in the first place. Let's focus on other things. Like, what about, like, you showing us the 2022, 2023 version of Bray Wyatt, but what about this? What about this? What about the Fiend? Because you remember what happened. They set that petition up for the Fiend because they want him to not be in my faction. They don't want him to be in my faction. They want him to be just a playable wrestler. And I think you should do a lot more playables, 2K. And stop with this my faction bullshit. Because, yeah, status and these content creators can go out of their way and they can make them and put them on CC. But here's the issue. If they're putting, if let's say, okay, if they're doing the Lord's work and they're taking time out of their day to put these things on community creations, here's what happens. Often what happens is you'll be able to use these superstars offline, but let's say you wanted to use them online. They would be considered content damage and you wouldn't be able to use them. This is where you could come in, 2K. But instead, you just choose to continue to promote my faction. I don't know, man. Something's got to give. Something has got to give. Look at this right now. 3 months later, they're having to try to tell us about my rise and remind us that these other game modes are in the fucking game, or still in the game. 3 months later, and you're having to remind us that these game modes are still in the game. Here's showcase mode. You're having to remind us that these game modes are still in the game. You want to know why? Because all we're used to seeing is this. That's why. Sad times, man. Sad times. But I could go on all day. I'm going to just say this last thing and then I'm going to head out of here. So we talked about the WWE2K side of things and how they can do a main menu makeover. But let's talk about this. Let's talk about the fucking IWC. So recently, I kind of got a laugh out of it, but recently Cena just got hounded. But at the same time, it's not really funny. It's kind of fucked up. So let's check it out.
Say again?
You can't see me, like...
How about, can I enjoy some time with my friends?
Sorry.
So basically, if you couldn't hear what happened, this random guy goes up to John Cena while he's at a restaurant. He shoves a camera in his face and asks him if he can do the "You Can't See Me" taunt. IWC, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, dead ass, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? What are we doing? How many times do I have to tell y'all to stop running up on these motherfuckers, bro? Stop running up on people. You telling me the first thing you think of when you see Cena is to shove a camera in his face and ask him to do the "You Can't See Me" taunt. You clearly see that he does not want to be bothered. He's at a restaurant and he's chilling with his homie. Look at this shit.
Say again?
You can't see me, like...
How about, can I enjoy some time with my friends?
Sorry.
Look at this shit. You can't really see it. You can see him like a brief little bit, but his friend is right here. Both of them are just looking at the camera like, what the fuck is this dude on? And then he responds to him. He says, how about I just, let me see.
Sorry.
Can I enjoy some time with my friends?
He responds to that and he said, how about can I enjoy some time with my friends? I mean, and hey, I wouldn't be mad at that because you got to realize this, people. These individuals hardly ever get a fucking break. They hardly get any downtime, especially Cena. I mean, he may not be in the ring anymore, but that doesn't mean that he's not busy. He is fully embracing that Hollywood lifestyle. Cena is always on the fucking go. That man be in his bag. That man be on grind mode. He be on his shit. So the little downtime that he has with his friend at a restaurant, this is what you choose to do. This is one thing that really fucks y'all up. It would really mean a lot to these individuals if you one, did not shove a camera in their face, and two, if you just asked more politely. Just imagine this. Imagine if there was no camera, because the camera, here's the thing, the camera is the giveaway. The camera is the dead giveaway. When you just flash the camera immediately, they know, oh, this motherfucker's trying to go viral. This motherfucker's probably live streaming right now. When you automatically, like before you even start talking, you automatically got that shit recording. They already know what's up. They already know what's up. So imagine if you approached this better. Imagine if you walked up to him and you said, "Hey, Cena, can I have your autograph? Hey, Cena, I'm a big fan of yours. Do you mind taking a picture with me?" But no, you didn't do that. You didn't decide to do that. What you decided to do is shove a camera in his face and ask him, can he do his fucking signature "you can't see me" ton? What the fuck? Come on, bro. Now on the flip side, I mean, it was kind of a rub off. I will admit that. He was basically telling him to fuck off politely. I will admit that. But at the same time, sometimes you don't want to be bothered. I understand that. There's nothing wrong with this. Like the IWC, like, bro, we gotta get it together. And this ain't even a half of it. Have y'all seen this one? Check this shit out. This dude manages to catch Jeff Hardy lacking at the airport. Catch this shit, man. Catch this shit. This motherfucker brings a whole goddamn vault, a motherfucking garage full of Hardy Bros or single Jeff Hardy photos, and he urges him to sign all of them. Look at this shit, man. Look at this shit. Look at all these fucking photos, bro. Look at all these fucking photos, bro. And there's more. It never fucking stops. Look at all these goddamn photos. And there's more. Look at all this shit, man. And there's more. 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 Jeff Hardy signed like damn near 100 fucking photos for this motherfucker, bro. Like, goddamn. Y'all gotta stop this shit. Y'all are really taking people's kindness for weakness. Y'all are really taking advantage of people's kindness, bro. Y'all gotta stop this shit. Jeff Hardy, one of the chillest superstars of all time, one of the chillest human beings in general. Jeff Hardy is chill as fuck. He didn't have to do this. He did not have to do this. But Jeff Hardy and the Hardy Bros in general, they got soul, bro. They got soul. They've been stopped a million times, and they stopped pretty much 99% of the time. It doesn't matter who you are, whether you're a kid or whether you're a grown-ass man. Most likely, Jeff and Matt Hardy, they will stop for you. But y'all got to stop this shit, because 9 times out of 10, I'm 100% positive these motherfuckers are not even fans, or they were previously fans and they're not fans anymore. You see, what these individuals want nowadays is they're looking for a come up. And that's kind of fucked up that you had Jeff Hardy sign 100 plus photos, or how many ever photos. It damn sure feels like it's 100. And it's kind of fucked up. Not even kind of, it's really fucked up that these photos are probably already on eBay, listed for $100 each. Like, damn, bro. Like, damn, y'all ain't even fans. Y'all ain't even collectors. Y'all are just looking for a come up. That's it. That's it. Like, what are we doing, IWC? What are we doing? I'm not saying that I've never asked for an autograph before. I'm not saying that I'd never asked for a picture before, because I can show you who I've seen. I've met the Usos before they were popular. I met the Usos before they were even popular. I met a few other superstars too. But I don't approach it the way these other motherfuckers approach this shit. I stay still. I walk up to them in a kindly manner. I say, hey, insert superstar's name. Can I please get this? Can I please get this? Do you mind doing this? And you can either get two answers. You can get yes, three answers. You can get yes. You can get yes one moment because they'll be occupied with another fan, or you can get a no, sorry. But one thing is, regardless what the response is, it'll be okay. You got to realize life goes on. These individuals, they got lives to live. They got so much shit on their plate. They got a lot of things to do, man. We got to stop with this weird fucking activity, IWC. We got to stop with this shit. Because one of these days, y'all are going to run up on a motherfucker and you going to get your shit rocked. Jeff was all alone. You see Jeff right here. No security, no bodyguards, no nothing. This is Jeff all alone. A motherfucker just walking up to him at the airport. Like, what the fuck? And I just like, this shit is really so scary. Like, how people can figure out where you are. This shit is so scary because it doesn't just happen with wrestlers. It happens with musicians. It happens with actors. It happens with literally anybody, any celebrity. It's not just wrestlers. It's really fucking scary how people can figure out where you are at any moment of time. And they can just pull up on you. One of these days, you are going to get your shit rocked. I'm just letting you know in advance. Y'all need to relax with this shit, bro. Y'all gotta stop hounding motherfuckers, bro. Y'all gotta stop. This shit is weird and this shit is not right. Like I said, I'm not gonna say to just eliminate fan requests altogether. I didn't say that. You can ask for things, but just approach it better. Do it in a better manner. That's all I'm saying. Y'all are going about it the completely wrong way. Same thing with Rhea Ripley. It's not just Jeff Hardy. It's not with John Cena. Motherfuckers randomly seeing Rhea Ripley. And you know, despite what you see on Monday Night Raw, her heel work with the Judgment Day. Outside of that, she is a kind soul. Beautiful, kind soul. One of the nicest humans you'll ever meet. But once again, people taking the kindness for weakness. Surrounding her. Not giving her any space. You don't know where the fuck she has to be. Some people don't even ask. Some people don't even have the courage to ask. They don't even have the manners to ask for this shit. Some people literally just shove the camera in their face. Or some people just shove the action figure in their face. Some people just shove the picture in their face. They have a picture and Sharpie in hand and they just shove it in their face. Some people are so fucking rude, they don't even ask. This shit is sad, man. It really is sad. I don't know, man. But IWC, we got to get this shit together. Like, my goodness, motherfuckers out. My goodness. I can't, man. I don't know, bruh. I don't know, but y'all wonder, like, hey, y'all wonder why superstars are avoiding us more and more and more. You wonder why. This is why. This is why superstars are ignoring us. This is why superstars are ignoring us. This is why. This is why. We got to do better, man. We got to do better. But anyways, with that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe, share. And we out here. Oh yeah, but before I go up, I know y'all are starting to see the shorts roll out. They're not really. I mean, we're still gonna come with the long videos, but I know you're starting to see the shorts roll out. Get used to that. Get used to that, all right? Whether you like it or not. I'm telling you, get used to that. It's because a lot of people have very short attention span, so that's a really shorts are a really good way to get your point across. You trim out the video, you trim it down to a T all the way, and you get that shit out there. Couple of seconds, boom, boom, straight to the point. That's the best way to get these AW tips and tricks out the way, is by shorts. So I know it may be a lot. I know it may be a lot. I know. You see short after short after short after short. I know it may be a lot, but it's the best form of content. You gotta realize the type of society we live in, bro. Attention spans are shorter than ever. You gotta get to the point, boom, boom, and be done with it. When it comes to some things, like this video, sometimes you gotta make long form content, but when it comes to tips and tricks, you notice what I'm doing? I'm taking pieces from that longer video and I'm trimming it down. That's the best way to go about it. But like I said, be on the lookout for the shorts, be on the lookout for more AW content, be on the lookout for more content in general, whether it's WWE2K, AW Fight Forever, Ultraviolence Pro Wrestling, Ultra Pro Wrestling, whatever. Just be on the lookout and keep it locked right here for all your wrestling gaming news. This is Unsanctioned TV, and we out here. One love, God bless. See you in the next one. Peace.